Michael Jackson was one of the most iconic pop stars of all time, known for his music, dance moves, and unique sense of style. However, he was also a controversial figure, facing multiple allegations of child sexual abuse throughout his career. Despite these accusations, Jackson had a legion of devoted fans, including many celebrities who supported him publicly, but there were also some who turned their back on him. In this video, we will explore some of the well-known people who turned their back on Michael Jackson. Martin Bashir. In 2003, Martin Bashir, a British journalist, produced a documentary titled Living with Michael Jackson, which aimed to provide viewers with an insight into the life of the pop icon. The documentary featured an extensive interview with Jackson, where he discussed his personal life, career, and creative process. Bashir also spent time with Jackson at his home, allowing viewers to get a glimpse of his daily routine and his relationship with his children. Despite its initial popularity, the documentary quickly became the subject of controversy due to its portrayal of Jackson's personal life. Many critics and fans felt that Bashir had manipulated Jackson into making certain statements. After the documentary came out, some celebrities who had supported Michael before changed their minds and said bad things about him. This made Michael Jackson look even worse. Bashir, in particular, was outspoken in his criticism of Jackson. He accused him of lying during the documentary and suggested that he was not a trustworthy person. Bashir's comments were seen by many as a betrayal, especially given the close relationship he had developed with Jackson during the making of the documentary. Because of the documentary and what people said about him, Michael Jackson's reputation got worse and people started to pay more attention to his life. Even now, people still talk about the documentary and how it affected Michael Jackson's life. Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones is a music legend, known for his work with some of the biggest names in the industry, including Michael Jackson. The two collaborated on several of Jackson's most successful albums, including Thriller and Bad, which helped to establish Jackson as a pop icon. However, in a shocking 2018 interview, Jones made some harsh criticisms about Jackson, causing many fans to feel betrayed. Jones called Jackson greedy and accused him of stealing songs from other singers. He also claimed that Jackson lied about his skin condition and didn't want to be black. Jones even went as far as to say that Jackson's health issues and suffering were all BS. He also criticized Jackson's plastic surgeries, calling him ridiculous. Jones' comments about Jackson were controversial, and many fans felt that he had turned his back on his former collaborator. Jones even went so far as to remove Jackson's references from the title of his concert in London after the release of Leaving Neverland. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey is a household name, known for her talk show and her status as one of the most powerful women in media. Over the years, she interviewed Michael Jackson multiple times, and their conversations were always highly anticipated by fans. However, after Jackson's death, Winfrey hosted a show that addressed the allegations of child sexual abuse against him. During the show, she expressed her concerns and criticisms of Jackson's behavior, which caused a stir among fans and critics alike. Many fans of Michael Jackson felt that Oprah had turned her back on him and was unfairly criticizing him. They argued that she should have been more supportive of the star, given their history of interviews and her own influence in the media. Others, however, praised Winfrey for addressing the serious allegations and shedding light on an important issue. Despite the controversy, Oprah Winfrey remains a highly respected figure in the media, and her interviews with Michael Jackson are still considered iconic moments in pop culture history. While her criticisms of Jackson may have been difficult for some fans to hear, they serve as a reminder of the importance of holding even the most famous and beloved celebrities accountable for their actions. Wade Robson and James Safechunk. In the 2019 documentary Leaving Neverland, Wade Robson and James Safechunk accused Michael Jackson of sexual abuse. The documentary sparked a heated debate, with some people believing the allegations and others defending Jackson's legacy. However, for many fans, Robson and Safechunk's decision to speak out against the pop icon felt like a betrayal. Jackson had long been revered as a musical genius and an icon of pop culture, and the accusations against him were difficult for many fans to accept. However, for many fans, the decision of Robson and Safechunk to speak out against Jackson felt like a betrayal. Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson had a complicated relationship. McCartney was upset when Jackson bought the rights to Beatles songs, but they later became friends and even worked together. However, in an interview after the Leaving Neverland documentary, McCartney talked about Jackson's dark side and things that nobody knew about. This upset many of Jackson's fans, who felt that McCartney was being disloyal. Later, McCartney said that he didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings and was sorry for any trouble he caused. The story reminds us that even famous people can have disagreements and misunderstandings. Tatum O'Neal. Tatum O'Neal, who always changes the story of her relationship with Michael, she accused Michael of lying after he spoke about the accident with her Bashir, and she also accused him of drug abuse. After leaving Neverland, she said, she wasn't surprised that Michael abused these children, and at that time she and him were dating. She looked like a little boy. In 2021, she posted an Instagram and changed her story again and said she never said he was guilty, and all she said was, "I don't know." This shows how people's stories can change over time, especially when it comes to something as serious as allegations of abuse. It's important to remember that we should always listen to victims and take their stories seriously, while also being careful not to jump to conclusions. Tatiana Thumbdzen. In 2005, Tatiana participated in a documentary that aired on Channel 4. The documentary featured people who either defended Michael Jackson or accused him of inappropriate behavior. Tatiana accused Michael of grooming children and their families by giving them expensive gifts. However, after Michael was found not guilty, she sold a fake book claiming a romantic relationship with Michael that never happened. Additionally, she kissed Michael during a concert without his permission, which can be considered as harassment. Her actions caused disappointment and anger among many Michael Jackson fans. Michael Jackson was a controversial figure, and his legacy is still debated today. While many celebrities supported him throughout his career, there were also some who turned their back on him, whether due to the allegations of child sexual abuse or other reasons. Regardless of one's personal opinion of Jackson, it is clear that his impact on music and pop culture will be felt for generations to come. Thank you for watching, and let me know what you guys think about these people.